أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله
بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم
شروع اللہ کے نام سے جو بڑا مہربان نہایت رحم والا ہے۔
In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful.
قد افلح المؤمنون
بے شک ایمان والے رستگار ہوئے۔
Certainly will the believers have succeeded.
الذين هم في صلاتهم خاشعون
جو نماز میں عجز و نیاز کرتے ہیں۔
They who are during their prayer humbly submissive.
والذين هم عن اللغو معرضون
اور جو بیہودہ باتوں سے منہ موڑے رہتے ہیں۔
And they who turn away from ill speech.
والذين هم للزكاة فاعلون
اور جو زکوٰۃ ادا کرتے ہیں۔
And they who are observant of zakah.
والذين هم لفروجهم حافظون
اور جو اپنی شرمگاہوں کی حفاظت کرتے ہیں۔
And they who guard their private parts.
إلا على أزواجهم أو ما ملكت أيمانهم فإنهم غير ملومين
مگر اپنی بیویوں سے یا کنیزوں سے جو ان کی ملک ہوتی ہیں کہ ان سے مباشرت کرنے سے انہیں ملامت نہیں،
Except from their wives or those their right hands possess, for indeed they will not be blamed.
فمن ابتغى وراء ذلك فأولئك هم العادون
اور جو ان کے سوا اوروں کے طالب ہوں وہ اللہ کی مقرر کی ہوئی حد سے نکل جانے والے ہیں۔
But whoever seeks beyond that, then those are the transgressors.
والذين هم لأماناتهم وعهدهم راعون
اور جو امانتوں اور اقراروں کو ملحوظ رکھتے ہیں۔
And they who are to their trusts and their promises attentive.
والذين هم على صلواتهم يحافظون
اور جو نمازوں کی پابندی کرتے ہیں۔
And they who carefully maintain their prayers.
أولئك هم الوارثون
یہی لوگ میراث حاصل کرنے والے ہیں۔
Those are the inheritors.
الذين يرثون الفردوس هم فيها خالدون
یعنی جو بہشت کی میراث حاصل کریں گے اور اس میں ہمیشہ رہیں گے۔
Who will inherit al-Firdaus. They will abide therein eternally.
وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِنْ سُلَالَةٍ مِّن طِينٍ
اور ہم نے انسان کو مٹی کے خلاصے سے پیدا کیا ہے۔
And certainly did we create man from an extract of clay.
ثم جعلناه نطفة في قرار مكين
پھر اس کو ایک مضبوط اور محفوظ جگہ میں نطفہ بنا کر رکھا۔
Then we placed him as a sperm drop in a firm lodging.
ثم خلقنا النطفة علقة فخلقنا العلقة مضغة فخلقنا المضغة عظاما فكسونا العظام لحما ثم أنشأناه خلقا آخر فتبارك الله احسن الخالقين.
پھر نطفے کا لوتھڑا بنایا، پھر لوتھڑے کی بوٹی بنائی، پھر بوٹی کی ہڈیاں بنائیں، پھر ہڈیوں پر گوشت پوست چڑھایا، پھر اس کو نئی صورت میں بنا دیا، تو اللہ جو سب سے بہتر بنانے والا بڑا بابرکت ہے۔
Then we made the sperm drop into a clinging clot, and we made the clot into a lump of flesh, and we made from the lump bones, and we covered the bones with flesh. Then we developed him into another creation. So blessed is Allah, the best of creators.
ثم إنكم بعد ذلك لميتون.
پھر اس کے بعد تم مر جاتے ہو۔
Then indeed, after that you are to die.
ثم إنكم يوم القيامة تبعثون.
پھر قیامت کے روز اٹھا کھڑے کیے جاؤ گے۔
Then indeed you, on the day of resurrection, will be resurrected.
وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا فَوْقَكُمْ سَبْعَ طَرَائِقَ وَمَا كُنَّا عَنِ الْخَلْقِ غَافِلِينَ.
اور ہم نے تمہارے اوپر کی جانب 7 آسمان پیدا کیے، اور ہم خلقت سے غافل نہیں ہیں۔
And we have created above you 7 layered heavens, and never have we been of our creation unaware.
وَأَنزَلْنَا مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مَاءً بِقَدَرٍ فَأَسْكَنَّاهُ فِي الْأَرْضِ وَإِنَّا عَلَى ذَهَابٍ بِهِ لَقَادِرُونَ.
اور ہم نے آسمان سے ایک اندازے کے ساتھ پانی نازل کیا، پھر اس کو زمین میں ٹھہرا دیا، اور ہم اس کے نابود کر دینے پر بھی قادر ہیں۔
And we have sent down rain from the sky in a measured amount and settled it in the earth. And indeed, we are able to take it away.
فَأَنشَأْنَا لَكُم بِهِ جَنَّاتٍ مِّن نَّخِيلٍ وَأَعْنَابٍ لَّكُمْ فِيهَا فَوَاكِهُ كَثِيرَةٌ وَمِنْهَا تَأْكُلُونَ.
پھر ہم نے اس سے تمہارے لیے کھجوروں اور انگوروں کے باغ بنائے، ان میں تمہارے لیے بہت سے میوے پیدا ہوتے ہیں، اور ان میں سے تم کھاتے ہو۔
And we brought forth for you thereby gardens of palm trees and grapevines, in which for you are abundant fruits, and from which you eat.
وَشَجَرَةً تَخْرُجُ مِن طُورِ سَيْنَاءَ تَنبُتُ بِالدُّهْنِ وَصِبْغٍ لِّلْآكِلِينَ.
اور وہ درخت بھی ہم ہی نے پیدا کیا جو طور سینا میں پیدا ہوتا ہے، یعنی زیتون کا درخت کہ کھانے کے لیے روغن اور سالن لیے ہوئے اگتا ہے۔
And we brought forth a tree issuing from Mount Sinai, which produces oil and food for those who eat.
وَإِنَّ لَكُمْ فِي الْأَنْعَامِ لَعِبْرَةً نُسْقِيكُم مِّمَّا فِي بُطُونِهَا وَلَكُمْ فِيهَا مَنَافِعُ كَثِيرَةٌ وَمِنْهَا تَأْكُلُونَ.
اور تمہارے لیے 4 پایوں میں بھی عبرت اور نشانی ہے کہ جو ان کے پیٹوں میں ہے، اس سے ہم تمہیں دودھ پلاتے ہیں، اور تمہارے لیے ان میں اور بھی بہت سے فائدے ہیں، اور بعض کو تم کھاتے بھی ہو۔
And indeed, for you in livestock is a lesson. We give you drink from that which is in their bellies, and for you in them are numerous benefits, and from them you eat.
وَعَلَيْهَا وَعَلَى الْفُلْكِ تُحْمَلُونَ.
اور ان پر اور کشتیوں پر تم سوار ہوتے ہو.
And upon them and on ships you are carried.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. The first section of this surah, rather half of it, is also one of the most important lessons of that selected course of study. It gives us the foundations on which the character of a true mu'min can be built. We have to build the character. Unless we have the character of mu'mineen, we won't be able to work for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We won't be able to make jihad in the way of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. First of all, the individual character has to be on that pattern. What are the foundations on which this building of character, on seerah of a true mu'min can be built? قَدْ أَفْلَحَ الْمُؤْمِنُونَ. Verily, the believers have already attained salvation. Very good news. Who are those believers? الَّذِينَ هُمْ فِي صَلَاتِهِمْ خَاشِعُونَ. Who humble in their prayers. When they are praying, they are very humble. وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ عَنِ اللَّغْوِ مُعْرِضُونَ. And those who keep away from vain things, useless things, what we call pastimes. Why? This time is very precious. Either it should be spent so that some need of this world is fulfilled. Need, real need. Or this time should be spent to earn something, some reward for the hereafter. Not to waste. To pass time is not a problem. This is the most precious capital we have. We have the only capital is time that we have. Whatever we can make for the hereafter is in this time. So we can't waste it in vain things. وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ لِلزَّكَاةِ فَاعِلُونَ. And those who keep on doing zakat, because this is the surah revealed in early Makki period. So zakat here doesn't mean the institutional zakat, that is one of the pillars of Islam, but the process of zakat. Continually giving away alms to the needy, to the poor. This is continuous process of purification of yourselves and your wealth. If you have given the due of the poor, then your wealth is now pure. وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ لِفُرُوجِهِمْ حَافِظُونَ. And those who guard their private parts, their sexual urge, they control it. إِلَّا عَلَىٰ أَزْوَاجِهِمْ. Except in regard to their wives, أَوْ مَا مَلَكَتْ أَيْمَانُهُمْ. Or those whom their right hands possess, the concubines. Only two. Here, فَإِنَّهُمْ غَيْرُ مَلُومِينَ. In this case, they are not blameworthy. Sex is not an evil in itself. It's only evil when some unlicensed, unpermitted way you adopt. Otherwise, with your wife, with your concubines, it's okay. No blame. It's not evil. It's not bad. It's a normal requirement of nature. It's the normal requirement of society. Just as you want to preserve yourself, you want to preserve your species. And this is the way that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has prescribed. فَمَنِ ابْتَغَى وَرَاءَ ذَلِكَ. But whosoever exceeds from there, wife and concubines, and then he exceeds, goes somewhere else, that is adultery. فَمَنِ ابْتَغَى وَرَاءَ ذَلِكَ فَأُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْعَادُونَ. Then they are the transgressors. وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ لِأَمَانَاتِهِمْ وَعَهْدِهِمْ رَاعُونَ. And those who keep their trusts and covenants, guard them. Whatever promise they have made, whatever amana, trust, they have been trusted with something, they guard them. وَالَّذِينَ هُمْ عَلَىٰ صَلَوَاتِهِمْ يُحَافِظُونَ. Those who guard over their prayers at proper time, with proper method, established in congregation, offering namaz, offering salah in congregation. أُولَٰئِكَ هُمُ الْوَارِثُونَ. Such people will be the inheritors. Inheritors are what? الَّذِينَ يَرِثُونَ الْفِرْدَوْسَ. Who will inherit the gardens of paradise. هُمْ فِيهَا خَالِدُونَ. And they will live in them forever, forever. Now comes these ayat which in the first section of Surah Al-Hajj also. إِنَّا خَلَقْنَاكُم مِّن تُرَابٍ ثُمَّ مِن نُطْفَةٍ ثُمَّ مِنْ عَلَقَةٍ ثُمَّ مِنْ مُضْغَةٍ مُخَلَّقَةٍ وَغَيْرَ مُخَلَّقَةٍ. This process, this embryonic process, the process of embryology. And this is the most important place in Quran for the description of these stages of evolution of a human fetus. وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ مِنْ سُلَالَةٍ مِّن طِينٍ. And we have created man out of the extract of mud. The mud is extract. Whatever we eat, where from is it coming? From the mud. So this is the extract of the mud that is giving us power, strength, energy. ثُمَّ جَعَلْنَاهُ نُطْفَةً فِي قَرَارٍ مَكِينٍ. Then the next stage was, we put him as a sperm drop in the safe lodging of the wall of the womb of the mother. Now it is there for some time. ثُمَّ خَلَقْنَا النُّطْفَةَ عَلَقَةً. Then we create from this nutfa, alaqa. Now this word had been translated till this time as a clot, but there is no basis of this translation. Alaqa. Alaqa is something which is muallaq, hanging, muallaq ho jana, hanging. Because now the next stage is that it is attached to the wall of the womb of the mother, just as a leech, hanging. This is alaqa. This is the third stage. That is why, these embryologists in Toronto University, and they wrote it, that these stages, as they are described in Quran, it's wonderful. We could never imagine that 1400 years ago, when there was no microscopes, no dissections, how this description has been able. Dr. Keith L. Moore, his textbook on embryology is read all the world over, and he says this. ثُمَّ خَلَقْنَا النُّطْفَةَ عَلَقَةً فَخَلَقْنَا الْعَلَقَةَ مُضْغَةً. And then this alaqa, we create out of it a lump of flesh. فَخَلَقْنَا الْمُضْغَةَ عِظَامًا. From this lump of flesh, we create bones. فَكَسَوْنَا الْعِظَامَ لَحْمًا. And then we clothe these bones with flesh, with muscles. ثُمَّ أَنْشَأْنَاهُ خَلْقًا آخِرٍ. And then we raise him to another creation. What is this? Another creation. خَلْقًا آخِرٍ. Because at this stage, the angel is sent, and the ruh, the spirit that was there in the stores, in the alame amr, that ruh is brought by the angel and now blown into this fetus. Now it is human being. Before that it was a living creature, not a human being. Adam, when was created, فَإِذَا سَوَّيْتُهُ وَنَفَخْتُ فِيهِ مِنْ رُوحِي فَقَعُوا لَهُ سَاجِدِينَ. He passed through all the stages of creation, and then all the finishing touches were given to him. Then when Allah blew into him from his own spirit, now he became Adam. And this process is repeated in the womb of the mother, every human child. This is a hadith from Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiyallahu ta'ala an, muttafaqun alayh, Bukhari, Muslim both. The Prophet said, for 40 days, you are a sperm, nutfa. Another 40 days, you are alaqa. Another 40 days, you are muzgha. After 120 days, Allah sends, فَيُرْسَلُ الْمَلَكُ. The angel is sent, فَيَنْفَخُ فِيهِ الرُّوحِ. And he blows into the ruh. The ruh doesn't mean life. It was not dead matter. Already it was a living matter. Very much living. The sperm was very much living, very mobile, very active. And even the ovum that has come from the mother side is a living thing. So in all these stages, for 120 days, it was not a dead thing, dead matter. It was living, but it was not human. Till such time that the angel comes, and then he blows and joins that ruh with it. And here Quran says, ثُمَّ أَنْشَأْنَاهُ خَلْقًا آخَرٍ. Now another creation which we have taken. فَتَبَارَكَ اللَّهُ أَحْسَنُ الْخَالِقِينَ. So Allah is best of the creators and blessed. ثُمَّ إِنَّكُمْ بَعْدَ ذَلِكَ لَمَيِّتُونَ. Then after this, all of you will have to die. You have come in this world, but then death is to come. ثُمَّ إِنَّكُمْ يَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ تُبْعَثُونَ. Then there will come a day of resurrection, when you will be raised again. So this is so simple. If he could create you from dust, can't he create you again? The sequence, it itself shows there's nothing. It's just logical. Whosoever has done this up till now, he can do this also. وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا فَوْقَكُمْ سَبْعَ طَرَائِقَ, and we have built over you 7 heavens. وَمَا كُنَّا عَنِ الْخَلْقِ غَافِلِينَ, and we have never been unaware of our makhluk, of our creation. We know each and everything of the creation. وَأَنزَلْنَا مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مَاءً بِقَدَرٍ, and we send down water from the heaven in a measure, with an estimated amount. فَأَسْكَنَّاهُ فِي الْأَرْضِ, and then make it settle in the land, in the earth. وَإِنَّا عَلَىٰ ذَهَابٍ بِهِ لَقَادِرُونَ, and we are powerful, we can take it away from you whenever we like. This water, which is going to be a very big problem, shortage of water, that time is soon coming. These famines and droughts, how many droughts in India, or in many countries, water is going to be a problem. If Allah takes it away, who will bring it back? And now Allah zahabim bihi laqadirun, we are very much powerful, we can take it away from you. فَأَنْشَأْنَا لَكُمْ بِهِ جَنَّاتٍ مِّن نَخِيلٍ, but then with this water, we have raised for you the gardens of palm dates and wines and grapes. لَكُمْ فِيهَا فَوَاكِهَ كَثِيرَةً, in these things you have many fruits. وَمِنْهَا تَأْكُلُونَ, and also food, you eat out of them. وَشَجَرَةً تَخْرُجُ مِنْ طُورِ سِينَاءَ, and that tree which comes out from the Mount of Sinai, that is olive tree, بِالدُّهْنِ, it grows with oil, the olive oil. It is coming from a tree. وَسِبْغٍ لِلْآكِلِينَ, and it is a sauce for the eaters. They used to eat, their bread, touch it with this olive oil and eat it. It was just like, a sauce. وَإِنَّ لَكُمْ فِي الْأَنْعَامِ لَعِبْرَةً, and there is for you a lesson in your cattle. نُسْقِيكُم مِّمَّا فِي بُطُونِهَا, we give you to drink from what is in their bellies. The milk, where does it come from? From their bellies. وَلَكُمْ فِيهَا مَنَافِعُ كَثِيرَةٌ, and you have so many purposes fulfilled through these cattle. وَمِنْهَا تَأْكُلُونَ, and some of them you eat, their meat, that's the source of protein for you. وَعَلَيْهَا وَعَلَى الْفُلْكِ تُحْمَلُونَ, and on these cattle and on the ships you are carried. You are carried by the horses, by the camels, mules and donkeys, and these boats and ships.